Companion planting is a wonderful idea. It is not a new concept, of course. Gardeners have known it for centuries. It is about plants helping other plants. They grow better together, like good friends in the garden. This method is gentle and natural. It works with nature, not against it. The benefits are many and varied. Your plants can grow stronger. You might find you have fewer pests. There will be more flowers for bees and more fruit for you to enjoy. It is also very good for wildlife. Beneficial insects will visit your garden. The soil can even improve over time. It is a holistic approach to gardening, creating a healthy, balanced plot. This way of gardening is perfect for small spaces. In a small garden, every plant must earn its keep. Companion planting helps you make the most of it. You can fit more variety into a little patch. It helps create a miniature ecosystem. Even a few pots can become a thriving community. So I invite you to explore this with me. Companion planting is truly rewarding. How does companion planting actually work? It is not some sort of garden magic, though sometimes it feels like it. Plants release different scents from their leaves. Some of these smells can confuse troublesome pests. Other scents attract helpful insects. Like ladybirds, which eat aphids, it is a quiet chemical conversation, happening all the time in your garden. We are just helping it along. Plants have different needs and habits. Tall plants can offer welcome shade to smaller plants that prefer less sun. Some plants have deep roots. Others have roots near the surface. This means they do not fight for food or for water in the same soil space. They share the resources available, like considerate neighbors. This allows for closer planting in small areas. It is also true that some plants are not good companions. They do not get along well at all. Fennel, for instance, can inhibit the growth of others. Many plants dislike growing near walnut trees. This is called allelopathy, where one plant harms another. Tomatoes are the taste of summer for many. Basil, with its rich scent, also loves summer. It is no surprise they grow so well together. This is a classic companion planting combination. You will find many gardeners swear by it. I certainly do in my own garden. They seem to thrive in each other's company. A true summer romance in the vegetable patch. It is a pairing that delights the senses and helps produce a wonderful crop. Basil offers several benefits to tomatoes. Its strong, pungent aroma can confuse pests. It may help keep whiteflies away. Aphids too seem less keen on tomatoes near basil. Some gardeners firmly believe basil improves tomato flavor. While scientific proof is debated, I think it might. The essential oils are certainly compatible. It is worth trying for yourself. Observe and see what you find. Nature often holds these subtle connections. Tomatoes, in turn, can offer something to basil. As the tomato plants grow tall and bushy, they provide a little gentle shade. This is especially welcome for basil in the hottest part of summer. The basil leaves are less likely to scorch. They can remain tender and full of flavor. Cucumbers are vigorous plants that love to climb. They will happily scramble up a trellis or netting. This saves valuable ground space in a small garden. Nasturtiums, on the other hand, are content below. They will spread out to cover the soil, creating a carpet of green leaves and bright flowers. It makes for a very attractive pairing, full of life and color all summer long, a dynamic duo for any sunny spot. They work together beautifully. Nasturtiums are often known as pest magnets. Aphids in particular seem to find them irresistible. This might sound like a bad thing, but it can be very good for your cucumbers. The aphids flock to the nasturtiums and tend to leave the cucumber plants alone. So the nasturtiums act as a trap crop, sacrificing themselves for their neighbors. It is a rather clever natural strategy, reducing pest pressure without sprays. Beyond trapping aphids, nasturtiums offer more. Their peppery scent can deter other pests too. Some cucumber beetles and squash bugs dislike them. This adds another layer of protection. And do not forget, nasturtiums are edible. The flowers add a splash of color to salads. Below the surface, carrots and onions working together. Carrots, as we know, develop their sweet roots underground. Onions and their relatives like leeks and garlic do too. These underground growers can be excellent neighbors. It is a traditional pairing in many kitchen gardens. Gardeners have observed their benefits for generations. They occupy the soil together quite peacefully, sharing space without much fuss. It is a practical and effective combination, especially useful in smaller plots where every row needs to count. The strong, pungent smell of onions is key here. This characteristic aroma confuses the carrot root fly. This little fly is a major pest of carrots. Its larvae tunnel into the roots, spoiling them. The onion scent helps to mask the smell of carrots, making it harder for the fly to find its target. This can lead to far fewer maggots in your crop, a simple, natural way to protect your harvest. It is a classic example of plant defense, working quietly beneath the soil. It is sometimes said that carrots can help onions too. The theory is that carrots may deter the onion fly, or perhaps other pests that trouble alliums. The scientific evidence for this is less robust, but they certainly do not seem to harm each other. Reaching for the sun, vertical companions in tight spots. When your garden space is limited, you must look up, not just outwards across the ground. Vertical gardening is the answer for compact areas. Make good use of your walls and fences, or invest in some special vertical structures. This allows you to grow much more in the same small footprint. It is about thinking in 3 dimensions, a very efficient way to garden. And it can look spectacular too. Choose plants that naturally like to climb. Runner beans and French beans are excellent climbers. Peas will happily scale a support. Cucumbers, as we have discussed, love to go upwards. Even some varieties of tomatoes can be trained vertically. These plants save an enormous amount of ground space, leaving room for other crops below. It is all about selecting the right plants for the right kind of vertical growth. Think about their habits before you plant. Your companion plants can join in this vertical dance. Plant fragrant basil at the foot of your climbing tomatoes. Potted ecosystems, arranging companions in containers. Containers are a true blessing for small space gardeners. They can transform balconies and patios. Even a sunny windowsill can host a pot or two. You can create miniature, self-contained gardens. Each pot can be a little world of its own, full of life, color, and productivity. It gives you great flexibility. You can move them around as needed to catch the sun or provide shelter. Container gardening is wonderfully adaptable. A useful concept for arranging plants in pots is thriller, filler, spiller. The thriller is usually a tall, striking plant. This could be a compact tomato variety, or perhaps a climbing bean on a small support. The fillers are bushy plants that surround it. Herbs like basil or parsley work well as fillers. Leafy greens like lettuce are also good. The spillers are plants that trail over the pot's edge. Trailing nasturtiums or lobelia are perfect. This creates a balanced and attractive display. Choosing the right pot size is very important. Nature's guardians, pest control with plant allies. One of the great joys of companion planting is natural pest control. Plants can genuinely help protect each other from harm. This means you can rely less on chemical sprays, which is better for your health and much better for the garden's wildlife. Beneficial insects, birds, and bees will thank you. It is about creating a balanced environment where nature helps to keep pests in check. A garden that looks after itself to some extent. This is a very satisfying way to garden. Some companion plants act as trap crops. We have seen how nasturtiums attract aphids, drawing them away from your precious beans or cucumbers. Dill can sometimes attract spider mites. It is important to check these trap plants regularly. If they become heavily infested, you might remove them or wash the pests off with a jet of water. This prevents the pests moving elsewhere. It is a clever diversionary tactic, using one plant to save another. Other plants work by repelling unwanted visitors. The strong scent of French marigolds can deter nematodes. Summer's bounty, tending your thriving companion garden. A summer garden, especially one with companions, needs regular care. It is not arduous work, more a gentle tending. Check on your plants often, ideally every day. See how they are growing and interacting. This daily observation is a real pleasure. You'll spot any problems early and learn so much about your plants. It is how we become better gardeners, by watching, listening, and responding. Your plants will guide you. Watering is crucial, particularly during hot, dry summer weather. Pots and containers can dry out very quickly. Plants grouped together may have higher water needs. Always aim to water the soil, not the leaves. This helps prevent fungal diseases. Early morning is generally the best time to water. The plants have time to absorb it before the sun is strong. Water deeply and thoroughly when you do, rather than little and often. This encourages deeper root growth. Remember to feed your plants regularly. They are working hard for you all summer, growing leaves, flowers and fruits.